Previously, we did a CMF draft on the revival of the show. But what about the classics?
It's that time again. Here is our classic themed CMF draft.
Hey guys, it's Lewis.
And it's Christopher.
And welcome back to
Toy Talk!
Now, with this series, things will be done a bit differently, as instead of 16 minifigures, LEGO have taken it down to 12.
Which is going to be quite tricky, as we still need to get through 8 Doctors. So if you don't see your favourite classic themed character, it's very likely we will do this again, so you might not have long to wait.
As we did last time, we are going to try and limit the amount of new molds to make the series as realistic as possible.
Without further ado, here is our list.
First up, it's the Doctor that started the show. For his look, we based it off how he looked in LEGO Dimensions, and due to his unique hair, we had to create a new mold.
For the second Doctor, we based his look again on how he looked in Dimensions, except for the hairpiece, as instead we opted for the hair that Will has in the Stranger Things set. We feel this suits him much better.
Next, we have the third Doctor. He's dressed in his iconic red and black look, and how could you forget his amazing cloak?
Then we have many's favourite Doctor, the fourth Doctor. He does come with a brand new hair hat mould and also comes with a new mould for his long colourful scarf. But I feel due to him being so iconic, they would go out their way to make him look the best that they can.
On to the fifth Doctor. His look is completely based on how he looked in Dimensions, although I'm not too happy with the hair colour due to it being quite bright, but it was the best I could find and it is the one they used, so maybe it's okay.
The sixth Doctor is next. We gave him quite a stern expression as we feel it captures him better, and of course he's in his very colourful costume.
For the seventh Doctor, we used a new hair hat mould as he just didn't look right with a hat with no hair whatsoever. And the hat is far too iconic not to include.
For accessories, of course we had to give him his umbrella. His umbrella is from the Penguin from the LEGO Batman movie. It's unfortunate that we couldn't have the question mark on the end due to us not wanting to use new moulds, but who knows what LEGO would do.
It's now the final Doctor, the eighth Doctor. His look is based on the Night of the Doctor. I'm not the most happy with the hairpiece due to it being quite long for this look in particular, but it's sort of how he had it in the TV movie, so it's a bit of a mashup of the two.
We knew we wanted to include a companion in this series, so who better than Sarah Jane Smith herself? Her look is based on the Hand of Fear, her departure story, and the hairpiece used is Hermione Granger's from Harry Potter.
It might be too many pieces, but we have to include K9. Here you can also see her more scared expression.
We also included the absolute legend that is Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. He uses no new moulds as his sideburns are printed on his head. Also, did you know that in LEGO Dimensions you can see a portrait of him in the Black Archive?
Now it's time for villains. We have the Rani. We used Dana's hair from Ghostbusters to match how she looked, but it's still not quite right. She is of course in her look from Time and the Rani.
And finally, of course it's the Master. We went for the Anthony Ainley version mainly due to him having the longest run of episodes. His hair is not perfect as it's a little short, but it does the job.
So there they are, all 12 minifigures, and I feel we captured them quite well as LEGO figures. But what do you think? Did we make the right choices? Who would you pick if you only had 12 spots? Please let us know down in the comments below.
And to go with all 12 figures, I have made some mock-up packaging to make it feel as realistic as possible. This is now our second Doctor Who CMF draft. We've done New Who and now the classics, so what's next?
If you're new, feel free to click the red button down below to join the adventure. We upload every week on Mondays. Thank you for watching, I've been Lewis.
And I've been Christopher.
And you've been BRILLIANT!
Every night, every day, 'Cause we're so into it. Don't think I could ever quit. Rest in 2005, it's taken over our life.